surprised.
So we just want to recap 2015 for Tom. Win a Super Bowl, a frolic on a Costa Rican beach with the world's highest paid supermodel who you happen to be married to, cliff dive, play basketball with Jordan, and play basketball with Jordan in the Bahamas. What have you done in 2015?
I've stayed at a motel alone on 3 different Friday nights to avoid icy driving conditions.
Probably a lot of guys.
Hopefully not, Sarah.
They're like, cue up the next segment, cue up the next segment. Okay, we got Seth Greenberg standing by. We talk a lot about Jahlil Okafor's offense. He averages nearly 18 points per game, but you're watching his defense today. Why?
Well, I'm watching his defense because the best way to defend Jahlil, put him in post-ups, try to run the floor on him, try to wear him down. Because if you can get Okafor out of the game, I think Okafor's just a little bit better than Marshall Plumlee.
You know, when guys are hitting free throws and there's the people in the stands behind trying to mess them up, that's what Seth Greenberg's doing to Jay Williams and Jay Bell.
I was the curtain of distraction.
Yeah, they weren't distracted at all. That's that Duke education there. They didn't miss a beat with you behind them. But you know what? They don't do that to you,
Are they Duke alums? Oh, please.
I got an A+ in statistics, by the way. I want you to know that.
That's why you're so good with those numbers. I had to really concentrate to find those numbers.
We want to.
That suit looks like it's made of curtains.
They could keep this up for a while. So to get out of this, we're going
Go.
Yeah, I'm in trouble over here. Seth's mad at me for selling him out for what he was doing while Jay and Jay were on.
I'm just happy they took a good low shot of those two guys because the shot from up top is very dangerous.
You share the same issue.
We're going to have you break down the key for each of these two teams today at Louisville and Michigan State.
You know, when I think of Louisville, I think of full court pressure, I think of a matchup zone. The best way to attack, they got to shrink the court, corral the basketball, and most importantly, just ignore Jay Williams.
I didn't hear one thing he said. All I could, tap, 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 tap. I heard a lot of tapping.
Did you really?
I'm passionate about my touch rate.
Did you really get an A in statistics at Duke?
Yes, I did.
Can we get that confirmed?
We can get that stat up. That's okay.
I could say something really funny right now, but I like my job.
So with that, maybe we should get out of here. Bram, over to you. We all want to stay employed.
Welcome back to SportsCenter. The NFL Combine is that rite of passage for draft hopefuls to showcase their athleticism and their mental acuity. For the SEC Defensive Player of the Year, Shane Ray, it was a complete disappointment. Ray is among the NFL draft prospects that is featured in ESPN's upcoming docuseries Draft Academy.
Our cameras were there when he was withheld from performing at the Combine. It was a tough break for a kid who has had few in his life. Our Tom Rinaldi picks up the story from there in this week's SC Featured presentation.
He's got a counterpart in being cold-blooded, I'd say. That's Frank Kaminsky. Seth Greenberg here with us this morning. You look at what these two did, combining for 56 points last night. In Sean Miller's estimation, he's like, look, no team did to us what they did in the second half all year long. What impressed you most?
Well, the versatility of the Wisconsin offense. You talk about contested shots. So it's a make-and-miss game. Those guys made tough shots. Kaminsky got 20 shots yesterday. 20 shots. You know, prior to that game, in the first 3 games of the NCAA tournament, he got a total of 36. Wow. So the attacking of matchups through the swing. Sam Decker made big shots, Kaminsky made big shots, but it's the versatility of their offense put so much pressure on the defense. In the end, though, Jade, it's a make-and-miss game. Wisconsin knocked down shots. They advance.
There you go. Badgers advancing to back-to-back Final Fours for the first time in school history. So Wisconsin moves on. Kentucky moves on. Seth Greenberg, he's moving on with us throughout the morning here on SportsCenter. The final. So, yes, it is a setback for the Senators. They're trying to claim a wild card spot in the East. The Bruins beat the Rangers yesterday. So the Senators are now on the outside looking in. Wild card, probably their best bet. They're currently 6 points out of third place in the Atlantic Division. And when you talk dominant this college hoop season, of course, the Connecticut women and the Kentucky men, they both come to mind. Wildcats might be undefeated, but the UConn women, look at this. They score more points, they allow fewer, and they win by twice the margin as the Cats. By the way, they're also winning by almost 48 points per game through 3 rounds of the NCAA tournament, Randy. There you have it. As always, Seth Greenberg. We said we were keeping him busy this morning, no doubt about that. Let's talk more about this South Regional Final. We talked about Jahlil Okafor's offense and what he is capable of doing, averaging nearly 18 points per game. But when you look at him, particularly going up against the Zags, you're watching his defense